So we're gonna go over some Jamal Murray pick and roll reads, and I'm gonna do my best to help you understand what you need to be looking for at a pick and roll and how you can score and make reads like pros can. So this first play here, we have Jamal Murray catching the ball at the wing. Now, he's gonna call Jokic up to set this screen. And as a guard, the first thing that you need to notice when you're playing pick and roll is you need to notice how your guy's guarding you, and you need to notice how the big man's guarding you. Those are your first two reads. So in this case, the defender is going over the screen, right? So the big here has to either help or get back to Jokic because Jokic can shoot the ball. In this case, he gets back to Jokic, and now you're relying on this low man guy for help. Now Jamal Murray notices that. It's coming off the screen. He knows now this is where he has to make his decision. Is he gonna go for this layup, or is he gonna throw a little lob pass to this guy right here, right? So you're coming off the screen, his defender goes over. Now's your decision. He decides to go up for this little floater, right? Making your reads right here, floater, bucket, right? Quick, simple read off the pick and roll. So we got Murray catching it on the wing here, and Jokic is gonna set this little screen. Now, what's the first thing we look at when you're playing pick and roll? What is your defender doing, over or under? In this case, the defender's going under the screen. Now, when the defender goes under the screen, you can do one or two things. You can shoot the ball because you'd have space to get it off right here, or you can have your big set another screen. So he comes off this screen, the defender goes under. Now, Chet has a very long wingspan, and if Murray shot that, it would be a great contest. So he just hides behind this Jokic screen, finds his gap, and rises up for the three, right? Doesn't have to think much about it. Defender goes under. Jokic is an elite. He's an elite IQ player. Runs into that defender a little bit more to clear some space and pull up for the three. So we have Murray bringing it up here in transition. He calls Jokic to set this screen. Now, his reads. Is his defender going under or over? In this case, he goes under again. Now, what's your reads as they go under? You can either rescreen or you just shoot the ball because you have space. The big is too far in the paint to contest. So if you're an elite shooter, guys usually don't go under, but if they do, you don't need to hesitate. You just let the ball go. So we have another screen coming. Him and Jokic play a lot of screens. So we have him coming off, going to his left. Now, for a righty going left, they usually like to get to this little elbow area to shoot the step back. It's just easier, you're on balance. Anyways, his defender's going over the screen. Now, the big man is worried about Jokic because he can shoot, right? So he doesn't want to fully commit to Murray. And Murray knows that, right? So they kind of want to switch, but they kind of don't. Murray has him in a guessing game right here. He can throw this pocket pass to Jokic if he wants, but the defender here is also on help side. Gordon is here for the lob, but it's tough to see sometimes coming off the pick and roll. But he just gets to his elbow and does a simple step back, right? The momentum from your defender, if he goes over the screen and he's trying to chase you, is going forward. So if you do one hard pound dribble, you can't contest that shot. It's an easy step back for you. So we have Murray coming off another screen from Jokic. Jokic doesn't really set the screen, but it's enough to have Caruso trailing him, right? And the big is sort of in a flat show. He gets back to Jokic. Now, Murray has the defender on his hip, and he's going downhill. Now, here is where you make your reads. Murray can do one of two things. He can either hit this corner for a three. If he does that, Shea, you might be able to cut this off, and you can also hit this guy for a three, or you can go up for your layup. Now, what does he do? Downhill, the defender is kind of late. He doesn't know if he's gonna pass it or not, and he just does a little floater over him, right? He's making the defender guess what he's gonna do, and he just decides to take it all the way to. So we have Jamal carrying it again. Now he's coming off another screen from Jokic. Now, what's his defender doing? He's going over the screen, right? Now he has to read what the big's doing. The big is sort of the big's in the drop because he doesn't want to give Jokic this little pass, or he doesn't want Jokic to get behind his head to get a lob at the rim. So as he's retreating and as he's coming off the screen, his defender's trailing him. And if the defender is trailing you, you can put him in jail right here, right? Sort of keep him on your back so he can't get in front of you. And now his momentum is carrying him forward. So once you do that, now you have him off balance at this moment, right? He's trailing you, you put him in jail. and he can't recover to get in front of you. So you just stop, let him fly by, and rise up for the shot, right? It's not complicated, but you only have such small time to make these decisions as a player. So we have Murray coming off a ball screen here. Now the center is on him, and if you're a guard and you have a center on you, you can also clear out and have space, right? But he calls the ball screen anyway and brings Jokic back into it. Jokic is trying to also he's trying to catch it here because he has a smaller guy on him. But anyway, Jokic uses that. Murray uses this as sort of a little screen, and he notices that they can't really switch this because the defender is caught up with Jokic, and Jokic is strong, and you're not going to get around him too easily, right? So instead of switching up and being there to contest, you're a little bit late, right? So this is just high IQ by Jokic and Murray. Jokic hasn't pinned. They can't really switch this, and you really get a free 3-point shot, right?